I moved to Ghana 11 years ago, and about 2 years after moving here and building my house, I was going for a walk, and I met 6 girls on the street begging me for food. And that experience basically changed my life, because ever since those 6 girls came into my life, they have been coming here and asking me to be their friends. And those 6 girls turned into 12, and they called themselves the Sunday morning girls because they only came to visit me on Sundays when they were coming from church. And that day, when they came to teach my group of 26 visitors dance and do exchange, my visitors were like, "Dawn, what are you doing with them? We need to help you." And I'm like, "I don't know, I just pay their school fees sometimes. They get sacked and they don't have any money for printing, they don't have any money for food, and they sit outside and wait all day and not have anything to do." So I started going to school with them and telling their teachers, if they owe you money, don't sack them, keep them in school and let me come back and help them. And my friend said, "Dawn, we want to help you." And so from that moment, all of my friends that were here sponsored all 12 girls. And everybody now wanted me to help all of these children that live around me. And I said, "I can't, I'm not process capable." And then what happened is, it now metamorphosed into I have 300 children that we help. And now I have my own Ghanaian sisters coming to help me. So it's a BTAC Circle of Friends that enabled me to support girls.
Well, welcome to Confidence Through Modeling Masterclass, and I hope you will be excited to see these young girls, and I hope they will take the best out of it and use that to their advantage for the future.
Machi.
Yeah.
What to say? Oh, why are there? I came to Kumasi and I happened to be hosted by an incredible woman called Adwoa Dawn Sutherland. And she had so many children around her, different ages, and the way that they were to me, the way that they hosted me, I'm talking about the children, because Adwoa Dawn was not around at the time. So these young people were really my hosts. And I was inspired by just the way that they spoke. I was inspired by the energy that they had. I was inspired with the questions that they asked me, and also the way that they gave me a tour of the BTAC world, you know, and I was impressed, and I just felt like I wanted to give back.
In my life in the US, I found myself in a place where it was really hard to get my foot in the ground in the modeling industry. And even though I was privileged to be in the right place at some point, these girls here don't have the means, and there are not many volunteers or willing agencies who are out there to just help them to get, you know, the confidence they need. So I think it's very important that we give back as veterans, as former models, to make them understand what this business is all about.
Give me a dream, a door of opportunity, and I will try. I am an African child.
The idea of the masterclass was born out of the passion for helping young people and seeing the work that was sowing seeds into many of these young people in the community.
The reason why we're doing this masterclass is because of certain skill sets that all of us have. So for myself, I was modeling from age roughly 13, editorial, as well as in England we say catwalk, from age 13 till probably when I won a couple of beauty pageants, the main one being Miss Ghana UK. I am the first queen out of the country Ghana. So when I won it in 1993, that's roughly like 33 years ago, it was a new thing for the African communities in the UK. Miss Ghana UK was the first one in terms of beauty pageants. And so what we're trying to do is that we're just trying to use modeling as a way to build confidence and also to give these young people like essential life skills. So we're not grooming them to be professional models. We are simply using the tools of modeling to help them to gain confidence and understand how they themselves can improve themselves to be a better person, regardless of whatever career choices that they might want to partake.
Africa, from the roots we rise.
The training sessions included learning to walk, communication skills, projecting your voice, team building, and building themselves up through affirmations.
We've managed to get through the day. Unfortunately for us, it rained, but that doesn't mean everything stops. At the end of the day, everybody got the full training. We achieved everything. On that note, are you ready? The 10 contestants and our male contestants, are you ready, please?
As soon as we call your name, you get up. Present yourself. And then you can just walk up this way.
Republic of Congo, Cameroon, Gabon, Central African Republic, Chad, Equatorial Guinea, Sao Tome and Principe, Egypt, Morocco, Sudan, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Africa. Simuza, we rise. Simuza, Africa. Simuka, Simuka, Africa. Africa, from the roots we rise. Simuza, Africa. Simuka, Simuka, Africa.
We want to make sure we acknowledge all the hard work that you put into this day. So when I call your name, come here and I'll present the certificate to you.
Afia.
Annabelle.
Afia.
participating. It's been a long day, but as I said when we started, I hope you will learn something and you took away several points. In the essence of time, I won't go through the review of the points that you should have learned, but I hope in your heart you know what you took away, because I'm going to ask you again at some point in time. Okay? So all of you, I watched all of you today, the 3 sisters that are here with me. I know they got something from you, but I also know you got something from them, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart, and I really hope that you showed your best.